Hi, everybody. Congratulations, class of 2020, on this big moment of accomplishment. Both Deborah and I hope you are well and safe and savoring this day because you all earned it. Now, it is a little bit different than what you may have had in mind when you began senior year with so much excitement, so much promise. As we all know, this world has changed a lot.
In fact, we both have to admit that it wasn't easy trying to figure out what to say at this moment in time as we commemorate this special time. A few weeks ago, we would have been talking about the pandemic, urging you to hold on and to begin moving on through this difficult time. Well, now the world is shifting even more, exposing deep and painful fissures around us, around the issues of race and injustice. You were always going to be stepping out into a complex world, no doubt about that, but now you're also stepping into a world that is hurting. And if you are frustrated or maybe even a little anxious, that's understandable. Life is complicated, and that's the final big lesson that you're going to have to take away with you as you graduate.
But we want you to pause and think differently about your circumstances. Yes, this is an unusual graduation. Yes, things are a bit unsettling. And yes, it's going to take big changes and big ideas. And that's where you all come in. You are a graduating class that will go down in history. Some might even say you're a chosen group of graduates. Now, I know you're rolling your eyes, and I've got teenagers. I've seen some eye rolls. But think for just a few seconds. All 2,500 of you have an opportunity to step up. Not just to get your diplomas, but to show the world what it means to pivot in the face of difficulty, to create meaning and success in any situation, whether it's a pandemic or a change in our racial evaluations, how we see people, how people see us, when the things you are expecting to do don't go the way you expected it to.
Now, most of you have had supportive family or friends in your corner to get you this far. There have been days, I am sure, where you felt like you just didn't have it in you. You didn't want to give 100%. Someone probably nudged you along, and if they were like my parents, they probably threatened you to get your act together or else. Well, someone cared enough about you to get you through, to make sure that you did that last project, passed that test, won that football game. Somebody helped you get here and to succeed, got you over the hump, made sure you didn't fail. Well, now it's on you. It's up to you to get past these obstacles, these moments of concern, and of course, some disappointment.
Okay, so we know that this year ended in unexpected ways, and we still don't even know how it's going to end. You didn't get to go to prom. You didn't have those final basketball games. You didn't get to pull those final senior pranks on the teachers you weren't so crazy about. And you're not getting that strut across the stage right now to grab that diploma and hear your families carry on way too loud. No one can blame you for feeling bummed, class of 2020. No pomp today. That is your circumstance. But now, it is up to you to decide what to do with this moment, how to take these struggles and make this a better world.
When I was growing up in small town Georgia, post-segregated Georgia, I too had my world rattled in a really big way. All those civil rights marches and struggles had led to a monumental Supreme Court decision, Brown versus the Board of Education, which later threw open the schools to integration. Now, after attending an all-black school for most of my life, for the first 4 years of my life anyway, I was now stepping into a new and kind of bewildering world. It was kind of bewildering to some of my classmates and their parents. Some of them might have been even disappointed with this new and unsettling time. How are we going to cope with this unknown? Some of them might have asked. Some no doubt wanted to know what this is going to mean for the future. It was a new time. It required a different way of thinking. Well, now, this was no pandemic at that time. There was some social distance, I have to say, and there was great fear in stepping out into the new world. But like so many of my classmates, I decided that this was a moment to change the equation, to find ways to excel, to be stronger than those who were fearful, to reach deep down and to find my greatness.
And in fact, given what is going on right now with all the protests, with a resurgence of civil rights, and a lot of young people like you leading the way. Class of 2020, this is your moment, your chance to take what history is handing to you and to find your greatness. Some of you are celebrating extraordinary success, scholarships, acceptance to elite colleges, even the honor of introducing a former president of the United States during an online talk. Some of you are the first in your families to finish high school and to take steps toward a more promising life. Some of you may even help find a cure for this virus or emerge as leaders in our country, helping us find a new way. And we desperately need new creative leaders. We are so very proud of you, along with Superintendent Talisa Dixon.
You are our future, our hope of getting past these difficult times and on to something better. Okay, yes, we may be wearing masks for a little while and maybe doing elbow bumps for a little bit longer until we get there. But we will get to a better place because of you. So as former First Lady Michelle Obama suggested, do a little dance today. Celebrate yourselves. Don't do that dance, please. But celebrate yourselves because you have earned this moment, and nothing can take that away from you.
So as you step out into this big, complicated, unpredictable world of ours, well, I like to do predictions, but that's a whole nother story. I urge you to step boldly. Do it like you mean it. Make your decisions count. Someone once said, every decision that we make leads us down a different road. We'll never come to exactly the same crossroads. Every decision that we make has significance. The tiniest choice that we make reverberates throughout the entire universe.
So today, class of 2020, accept your moment in history. They're going to be talking about you for a long time. You are the class that stepped back out into the light after some dark days. You are the class that is going to change the way we go forward. As the great Maya Angelou says, up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise.
So class of 2020, you rise. Give yourselves a personal hug. Give your classmates a virtual fist bump. Give your folks your deepest gratitude and celebrate yourselves wherever you are right now. This is your moment of achievement, and nothing can take that away.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good afternoon, students and families, staff, community members, honored guests, and friends. My name is Dave Chamberlain, and it is the honor of my career to serve as the principal of Walnut Ridge High School. We are gathered virtually today to honor the personal successes and accomplishments of each student of the class of 2020. I think it's critical that we reflect on the years of hard work they dedicated to reaching this milestone. Every graduate has a story of perseverance and determination that we should all be proud of. Graduates, lift your head and smile as you reflect on the challenges you faced in your climb to the top. You're worth it. Time and time again, people ask me what makes Walnut Ridge so special. For me, it's the kids I get to work with. Our students are gutsy and spirited, and their success requires a personal commitment from the adults in their school lives. You can't fake it at Walnut Ridge, but what you get in return is overwhelmingly emotional and inspirational. This year's seniors are the epitome of resilient. Your senior leadership, earned and enriched over the course of 4 years, propelled our athletics programs to 5 City League titles this year. You have witnessed bloodshed in our neighborhoods, and yet you are healing. And through your internships and service, you are helping others heal. Your school renewed its focus on rigor, making your classwork more difficult. And you answered by signing up for advanced placement and college credit plus courses to begin pursuing your bachelor's degree. For 4 years, you have walked in the shadow of uncertain and at times an unfriendly political landscape. But you made it to your destination, ready to tackle whatever comes next. You have seen your country marginalize people because of the color of their skin or their spoken language. But you expressed your sense of pride by decorating our school walls and classroom doors, showcasing your extraordinary creative talents, and educating your peers and your teachers during our Black History and cultural celebrations. You witnessed, and some were victim to, full-on attacks on immigration freedom. However, you stood resolute in the face of political intimidation and proudly represented your country in our international showcase. At times, your school could have better served your needs, but you answered the call for partnership by standing side by side with your teachers. You bravely shared your thoughts, your opinions, your stories of pain, and your guidance for our improvement. Your voices have paved the way to making our school more inclusive. You experienced uncertainty regarding your graduation pathway, but you listened, analyzed, formulated multiple plans, and ultimately made informed and mature decisions about how you would get that diploma in your hand and plan for your next steps. In a time when awareness and activism were in short supply, you and staff members read together about social justice issues in our book clubs. You shared your thoughts, your experiences, your commitments, and your understandings. You created a community. Your principal asked you to paint, repair, decorate, and build furniture for the school, often with unreasonable timelines. But you never failed to impress, delivering above and beyond my expectations. I can't tell you how often people ask me, kids did that? You saw the world come to a complete stop. But you logged in, learned how to learn all over again, completed your assignments with pride, and then asked for letter grades because a P did not meet the expectations you hold for yourself. The reality of our economy means that many of you work long hours to help pay bills and buy things of your own. Even during this pandemic, many of you were essential workers. I could go on and on describing your accomplishments. Needless to say, I am bursting with pride as I look back on the 4 years that brought you to this point. Now take a moment and rest. Think about how you feel at this moment. That warm sensation you have is accomplishment. Now begin to decide what you will accomplish next. You can have several goals, but have a healthy mix of long and short-term goals for yourself. Understand what it is you have to do to accomplish those goals, and then execute. Let me close with these words of advice that I have accumulated over years of trial and error in my own life, and the lessons I have learned from my many, many mentors. Something doesn't feel right, it's not. Remove yourself from whatever doesn't feel right. Die on the right hills. You can't fight every fight, and some fights are more important than others. Be selective with your hard commitments. Negotiation and compromise will help you build inclusive practices and habits that will last you a lifetime. You should offer this in your leadership, and you should demand this for yourself. A heartfelt apology can help people get through and beyond a disagreement. When we apologize to one another, we own our portion of the conflict and humanize one another through vulnerability. Once in a while, you're going to experience failure. Don't ever judge yourself in a moment of failure. Nothing is ever as good or bad as it appears. When you fail, take a break. Take some time to do something else. When your internal dialogue is less negative, assess where you are and what you need to do to get back on track. Find a job that you love doing. When you love your job, every day you get to go to work is a gift that you get paid for. Finally, and most importantly, keep learning. Keep investing in your mind. Even in the most unusual of times, education is a great equalizer for all of us. When life returns to normal, I expect each and every one of you to come back to the school and get the graduation hugs your school adults can't give you today. It's the closure we all need to end this amazing 4-year journey that we are so honored to have taken with you. I'm going to end our journey today the way it began, by quoting Viola Davis. If you haven't seen her video, please Google the words, Viola Davis, You're Worth It. No matter what the world looks like in the moment, you will instantly feel better, empowered, valuable, accomplished, and respected. And you should feel all of those things because you're worth it. I miss you all, and I'll see you soon. Stay safe and healthy.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Seniors, it is my honor to address the class of 2020 and congratulate each of you on your graduation. Though you're not together with your classmates in the same place to mark this important milestone, I am no less proud of each of you. It does not diminish your achievements individually or collectively. As I pre-record this message today, which is Monday, June 15th, to address the class of 2020, all of us are reeling from a roller coaster of raw emotions. Each of you and your families, our city, our country, and the entire world is still coping with the health and economic impacts of the COVID-19 world pandemic. And our hearts and minds continue to be filled with sadness, anger, frustration, and disgust at yet another brutal act against a member of the African American community. Columbus City Schools has reaffirmed its commitment to the fight to overcome systemic racism and working for change in our schools and in our community. As superintendent, together with the Board of Education, I am committed to making meaningful, forward-thinking changes that address racism, sexism, and gender and religious-based biases inside and outside of our classrooms. Today, I ask each of you to join me by making your own commitment to be an agent of change. The commitment to change is how you decide to define it. And you should know that your definition of change will, change. It is what former First Lady Michelle Obama calls becoming. I believe we need immediate change and we need long-term, lasting change. In fact, we must demand both. We cannot stay the same as individuals if we are to transform as a community and as a society. I close with a quote from President Barack Obama as told by Michelle Obama in her book, Becoming. She quotes the president as telling those who join him to address social change from the streets of Chicago to the halls of the White House. Do we settle for the world as it is, or do we work for the world as it should be? My call, my challenge to the class of 2020 is a commitment to the latter. Please celebrate change. Please be the change.
Seniors, please join me in saying our credo. I am somebody going somewhere in pursuit of excellence. I choose to lead. I am significant, courageous, outstanding, talented. I am a Scott. Nothing without excellence, disciplined people, disciplined thought, disciplined action. Who are we? Scots. Who are we? Scots. Who are we? Scots.
Thank you all, family, friends, teachers, counselors, staff, administration, and the community, to helping our class grow throughout our high school career. Since our freshman year, I remember us walking down the hall saying, 2020, the best class. We're not like other classes. Indeed, we are different. That's what made our class stand out the most. I am truly proud of all my classmates, the class that was quarantined, the class that virtually graduated, the class that made history. Audrey Hepburn said, "Nothing is impossible." The word itself says, "I'm possible." If someone were to ask me, what does impossible mean? I'd probably respond with, impossible. A person's lack of capability to see the hope in a situation. If someone were to ask me, what does possible mean? I'd respond with, possible. A person's capability to see the hope in a situation. I'd say everyone that graduated today saw the hope in our senior year situation to finish strong. Why? Graduating presented the possibility of our future continuing. We decided that nothing was going to stop us from completing high school. Now, as life beyond high school, we have the responsibility to simply be possible. The moment you wake up and get out of bed, that's the first step. You're telling the world, I'm possible. The moment you start your day, you're telling the world, I'm possible. No matter the dimension of a tough time in your life, continuing to walk and be different, you're saying, I'm possible. While there is life, there is always hope. It depends on your determination and drive. Hope comes from one's desire in your heart. Motivation is momentary, but hope lasts forever. When you invest your time into productivity, you're telling the world, I'm possible. When you make blueprints and a plan of action, you're telling the world, I'm possible. Hope leads to change, and change leads to hope. The two are inseparable. Our past 4 years together in high school, we have been given hope by many of our peers, mentors, coaches, staff, and community. Nothing is impossible when you have people who learn to bond as a team and support each other, as we all did from the first day of high school to the last day of high school. All of the friendships that were created, we were able to keep each other going to reach graduation. We all have hope to be simply possible. We have endured a lot. One person graduating today may mean more to the other person graduating next to. One person graduating today may mean more to them than the person. One person graduating today may mean more than the person next. Okay. One person graduating today may have more meaning to them than the next person. All graduates know nothing is impossible because of hard work. Nothing is impossible because of sacrifice. Nothing is impossible because we overcame failure. Nothing is impossible because of diligence. Nothing is impossible because we are resilient. These are the reasons why we had a minor setback our senior year, only to prepare us for a major comeback in the future. When you woke up this morning, you told the world, I'm possible. When you submitted that last assignment of your senior year, you told the world, I'm possible. When you put on your cap and your gown, you told the world, I'm possible. But when you turned that tassel from right to left, you told the world, I'm ending this chapter of possibilities and opening a new chapter of possibilities. Now do you see that nothing is impossible? Look at all of what you made possible. Congratulations to to the Walnut Ridge class of 2020.
Hello, my name is Grace Simonello Delamati, and I am a graduating senior from Walnut Ridge. I would like to welcome my fellow graduates, our teachers and counselors who have guided us along the way, the wonderful administration and staff, and our gracious friends and family who have supported us during our academic journey. For most of you, I'm an unfamiliar face. Maybe you've seen me at a few school meetings in the library or talking with Ms. Corder, but for most of you, this is the first time you've seen me. I would like to explain why. This past September, 2 weeks into my senior year, I was released from another district, the one I thought I would be graduating from. Unfortunately, that particular district did not want to participate in the College Credit Plus program that would allow me to take college classes while finishing my high school requirements. So, my mom did what many parents do when they find themselves in an unexpected situation. She started making calls. One of her first calls was to Walnut Ridge, and fortunately for me, Ms. Corder took the call. My mom related the situation to her. Then Ms. Corder informed us and explained Columbus City Schools' policy on College Credit Plus. She told us that it would indeed be possible for me to participate in both the program and complete my high school requirements at Walnut Ridge. In other words, the Walnut Ridge community, along with Ms. Corder, helped me tremendously and gave me a home when I was feeling lost and uprooted. I share this story because what I thought was an unfair and terrible situation actually turned out to connect me to more resources, more caring people, and more educational opportunities. I definitely looked forward to meeting classmates for the first time, engaging in senior activities, having prom, and of course, participating in our graduation ceremony. However, this pandemic changed that, leaving us all feeling a little bit lost and uprooted. The way we experienced school, our classes, and our community was put on hold indefinitely. Yet, we all know that rituals do matter in our society. When one person gets to the end of one part of life and moves on to the next, that transition needs to be marked, and in this case, with their high school graduation ceremony. However, in this case, there is no traditional pomp and circumstance, so we may feel cheated. Nonetheless, I think it is worth reminding ourselves that we are uniquely positioned for this moment in time. We have just completed our high school career with the help and support of caring teachers, friends, and family. But in the last few months, we have had to dig down deep, take a hard look at ourselves, and finish the final leg of the journey on our own. We are here today because we believed we belonged here and acted accordingly. That is no small task, and one I believe will serve us well as we move through life. As we leave our high school years behind and consider what educational and career opportunities lie ahead, I challenge all of us to consider the following. What kind of person do I want to be? Do I live with an open mind and an open heart? Do I work hard to
Build up my community? Am I present with those I love and serve? Am I giving all I can in everything I do? This moment in time demands that we consider who we want to be in the world and to act accordingly. So I implore you, my fellow graduates, to use the tools our education has given us and couple them with our boundless imagination, our relentless drive, and our compassionate hearts in order to lead the world to a brighter future together. Thank you.
Columbus City Schools, to the class of 2020, congratulations. It's your boy, E.D. Let me just share with you 3 things that I think are important. All right, so I know you were disappointed. I mean, I get it. I will never forget my junior year in high school. You know, I finally did driver's ed, applied for my driver's license, I took the test, did the driver's test, and voila, got my license, right? And my mom blessed me with her old car. I never forget, Escort. I'll never forget, it was an 84 Escort, right? Super pumped up. Guys, in the first 2 weeks of me having the vehicle, guess what? I got into a car accident, right? And I remember it like yesterday. It was a hit and run. I remember I hit this old lady. I wasn't paying attention, didn't stop at the red light, crashed into her. And look, I'm going to be real with y'all. I was so nervous. I was so afraid. I actually drove the car I broke that axle. You could hardly drive it. I drove that sucker up the street, got out, and ran. Yup, I ran from the scene of the crime. And I'll never forget police calling my mom. I'll never forget the police coming by the house. And I lost my car. I wasn't able to do certain things. And I just remember an old wise person saying this to me. At some point, regardless of how difficult it is, how challenging it is, how hurt you are that you got your license, your first car, and you totaled it, you got to get over it. All right, come on. I'm talking to somebody today. As devastating as COVID-19 was and is, and how it rocked our worlds and changed our plans, at some point, you have to put it behind you in the rearview mirror, and you got to move forward. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And guess what? This is probably not going to surprise you, but I've had 3 or 4 cars since then. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? I've had 3 or 4 cars. So where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if you're going to continue to think about, I didn't get to graduate, I didn't get a prom, I didn't go on my senior trip. Like if you focus on everything that didn't happen, you know what? You're going to go on a spiral downward. I will never forget growing up a Detroit Lion fan and Barry Sanders, who's probably one of the greatest running backs to ever do it. I remember he wouldn't celebrate. And I would always ask, why is he not celebrating like some of the other football players? You know what he said? He said, my daddy told me, you will continue to score. You're going to keep getting touchdowns. You're going to keep getting a lot of yards. Don't act brand new. Don't act like you're not going to do it again. Guys, you're going to get opportunities to graduate college. You're going to get opportunities to graduate law school, graduate from medical school. All right, whatever. You're going to get opportunities. All right, so let's put this behind us. Remember, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So this leads me to number 2. Look, if you got bad energy, all right, you're probably going to give 70%, 80%. When you have good energy, you're going to give 120%. And watch me, you actually attract more by being 120 than you attract at 70. All right, let me just be real. You know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't like to wash the dishes. Some of you don't like to do the trash. Some of you don't like to cut the grass. You just don't like chores. Some of you don't like doing homework. And watch this. When you do things and you don't like to do those things, you don't put the same energy in. And as a result, you don't get the same outcomes, guys. If you want to blow up, if you want to make a lot of money, if you want to live in a gated community, if you want to drive whatever car you want to drive, if you want to be your own boss, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to change the world, if you got dreams, goals, and plans, you cannot waste your energy. Listen to me. You only get 24 hours in a day. You only get so many opportunities. You can't waste those opportunities because you own something negative. You can't waste those opportunities because you don't particularly care for this or you don't particularly like. I love it. Here's what my parents used to tell me back in the day. Listen to me. You don't have to like washing the dishes, but you're going to wash them anyway. You don't have to like cutting the grass, but you're going to cut it anyway. You don't have to like taking out the trash, but you're going to have to take it out anyway. You don't have to like going to school, but you're going to go anyway. If I were you, since I have to do it anyway, I would enjoy it. And so you've got to find a way. When others are down and out, you got to find a way. When others don't like it, you've got to learn to enjoy the sun, but you also got to enjoy the rain. You got to know that while you love playing in the sun, if it was only sun, if only the sun shine, then the trees wouldn't grow and the flowers wouldn't grow and we wouldn't get vegetables. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Everybody loves the sun, but can you stand the rain? And what I need you to understand is that there are blessings when the sun shines. There are blessings, when the rain comes down. There are blessings when it's snow. Do you know in certain places in the United States of America, that when it actually gets cold or wintertime, do you understand that it kills certain germs, it kills certain bugs? There are blessings in what you would think is a cursing. I'll never forget, my wife got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis about 5 years ago. When I tell you one of the best things that could have happened to our marriage, best thing could have happened to our career, best thing could have happened to our family. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Why? Because she left her job, because we started exercising more, because we changed our diet, right? Because we started traveling the world together. And there were opportunities that came to us that had she not gotten sick, she would still be at her job for the next 20 years. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your attitude determines your altitude. Are you hearing me? And so oftentimes you think it's the circumstance or you think it's the situations that's a blessing. No, it's your perspective, how you see it. Henry Ford says, if you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. I'm going to say it again. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. And so I need you to change your attitude. I need you, when it's bad, I need you to see it's good. When it's good, I need you to see it's good. And when it's great, I need you to see it's great. I'll say it again. When it's great, I need you to see that it's great. When it's good, I think you need to see it as great. And when it's bad, you need to see it as great. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your attitude actually determines the outcome. The outcome don't determine the outcome. The circumstance and the situation doesn't determine the outcome. You determine the outcome. Now listen to me. I got two more things for you. The next one I want to say to you is, listen to me. I dare you to dream. I want you to dream the dream, but then I want you to work it. Listen to me. The dream works, but you got to work it. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Are you hearing me? The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. You can have it, but you got to work for it. And then my final one, when you become an adult, there are going to be days that you just don't feel like trying. But here's what I want you to do for me. I want you to always remember, I can, I will, and I must. In your darkest days, I need you to repeat that. I can, I will, I must. So as I leave, I know you remember the story. I know you remember the story. The little train that could. Yep. I know you remember that train when it looked at the train track and it looked at how high that train track was. It said, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know it. Something said, just get on the track. Like, just give it a try. And so it got on, that little train got on the track. Chugga, 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 choo. Chugga, 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 choo. Choo. And it got on that track and it started going a little bit. And it started going a little bit. And it started, listen to me very closely. In life, sometimes you won't feel like it, but if you put your shoes on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to feel like it, but if you put your pants on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to feel it, but if you put your hoodie on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you may not feel it, but if you put your baseball cap on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to want to do it, but if you try anyhow, you're going to find that you can muster up the strength, that you can muster up the attitude, that you can muster up everything you need to be everything you need to be. And that doggone train got on that track, and after a while it said, I think I can. I think I can. And it got up that hill a little bit more and said, I think I can. I think I can. And as it got to the hardest part, it says, I know I can. Chugga, chugga, choo. Chugga, chugga, choo. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And you do I think I can enough till you wake up and say, I know I can. I got my GED. I think I could go to college. I got my 4-year degree. I think I could get my master's. I got my master's degree. I know I could get my PhD. Come on, ladies, say it with attitude. I know I can. I know I can. I can, I will, come on, fellas, say it. I can. Give me that bass. I can, I will, I must. Remember, you can because you have the ability to. I will because you have what it takes. I must because somebody's counting on you. It's your boy, E.T. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Make your next move your best move. And make the rest of your life the best of your life. It's your boy, E.T. 2020. The world is yours. I'm going to take it.
President Adair and Dr. Dixon, it is with immense pleasure and great pride that I hereby certify that the June 2020 class of Walnut Ridge High School has met the prescribed requirements for graduation from high school as set forth by the State of Ohio Department of Education and the Columbus City Schools Board of Education. The class is now prepared to receive the appropriate diploma.
Josue Alonso Arias, Certification of College Preparatory. Charlie Arias Barranco, Certification of College Preparatory. Sherife Aladani Arawolo. Binta Berry, Certification of College Preparatory. Kenneth Edward Bennett, Certification of College Preparatory. Brenda Nicole Bird, Certification of College Preparatory. Anthea Unique Blake. Sienna Raquel Ione Brahma, Certification of College Preparatory. Ariana Leah Benet Bramlett. Ariel Brown. Torin Arnell Brown, Certification of College Preparatory. Ranaya Janae Burnett, Certification of College Preparatory. Tanasia Joy Calhoun. Diego Daniel Calloway, Certification of College Preparatory. Dominic Zion Calloway, Certification of College Preparatory. Alfonso Curtis Campbell Jr. Jaco Martial Campbell, Certification of College Preparatory. Selena J. Cano, Certification of College Preparatory. Corey Marcus Cardwell. Javier Carreron Ruiz, Certification of College Preparatory. Amber Brene Carter, Certification of College Preparatory. Luciana Brochet Carter. Jacqueline Glorivel Castaneda Rodriguez, Certification of College Preparatory. Yaniel Castillo Cirillo. Grace Seminario de la Mata. Fatima Cisse, Certification of College Preparatory. Aaron Nashawn Clark, Certification of College Preparatory. Ariana Marie Dace, Certification of College Preparatory. Justice Azuria Daniels, Certification of College Preparatory. Sammy John Davis. Von Cameron D. Davis, Certification of College Preparatory. Musi Bukitu Demisi, Certification of College Preparatory. Jonathan Yared Demisi, Certification of College Preparatory. Menage Lejeune Dozier, Certification of College Preparatory. Marlena Duarte Martinez, Certification of College Preparatory. Luke Anthony Cameron Eldridge, Certification of College Preparatory. Elijah Elliott. Arika Farr. Corshea Deliana Franks. Tajrel Nashon Fuller, Jaden Garrett, Tazan Alu Jesse, Germany, Certification of College Preparatory. Anaya Lachelle Gibbs, Christopher L.Z. Gore, Dontrell Roshan Gossett Davis, Cornelius Neil James Graves, Ruhama Tay Haley, Certification of College Preparatory. Jarrell Edward Harrison, Michael Sienna Renee Hurd, Brianna V. Herrera, Certification of College Preparatory. Leticia Herrera, Shy Monet Hicks, Deborah Denise Hurt, Certification of College Preparatory. Naomi Iso Adian, Certification of College Preparatory. Clondre Trivale Keyshawn Ingram, Benedetta Osa Isabu, Certification of College Preparatory. Babukar Jarara, Certification of College Preparatory. Faith Destiny Jolly, Certification of College Preparatory. Ariana Amari Jones, Certification of College Preparatory. Keyshawn Jones, Noelle Patrice Jones, Quaylen Eugene Kimball, Tristan Christopher Kennel, Tessa Marie Littleton,
Zenobia Jaden Locke, Camonte Kennedy Long, Thomas Madison Scott, Keon Nasir Magwood, Certification of College Preparatory. Faith Renee Martin, Kyla Monet Mason, Miley McDougal, Emmanuel Joseph McGlown, Desire Armani McLean, Christian Delgado, James Wilson Miller Jr., Kevin Anthony Mills, Certification of College Preparatory. Mia Lynn Mitchell, Certification of College Preparatory. Zanea M. Nelson, Darren Eugene Newell Jr., Certification of College Preparatory. Haley Norris, Michael Nana Aswante, Jamar Michael Ott, Silas Terrell Hadmore, Certification of College Preparatory. Michael Caleb Parks, Certification of College Preparatory. Krishan Wilson Pazpandia, Certification of College Preparatory. Diallo Todd Peterson. Denver Marie Pittman. Mylisa Porter, Certification of College Preparatory. Samaje Krishan Powell. Takai C. Rayford, Certification of College Preparatory. Shayla Precious Reed. Chaslyn Laura Marie Ann Reynolds. Amy Riviera Castro, Certification of College Preparatory. Jennifer Alexa Rojas, Certification of College Preparatory. Whitney Hendricks Rosemond, Certification of College Preparatory. Kavion Rayshawn Ross. Kamal Sar. Mamadou Saul. Raven Renee Simpak. Osvaldo Sanchez Abrera, Certification of College Preparatory. Aminta Sex. Esperanza Segovia Rodriguez. Tremaine Elijah Shaw. Davia Swarwall. Stephen Slattery. Eric Smith, Certification of College Preparatory. Samara Anne-Marie Snyder, Certification of College Preparatory. Janelle Corinne Spencer. Chanel Renee Spinner Smith. Trecavion Martez Swinson. Marika Danielle Taylor, Certification of College Preparatory. Nevaeh Latanya Taylor. Jaleesa Nashay Thomas. Antonio James Tucker. Linda Valdez Barrera, Certification of College Preparatory. Keyshawn R. Vanterpool. Ryan Lee Vogelsang. Jamal Marcellus Walker. Alizea Weaver. Baron Collier Joseph White, Certification of College Preparatory. Ronald Warren Whitney. Antoine Williams. Jamisha Unique Williams. Nevaeh Armari Chantel Williams, Certification of College Preparatory. Deontis Jashawn Williams Spencer. Devon Wilson. Shondell Ludon Wilson. Monet Kiana Woods, Certification of College Preparatory. Zoe Lola Monet Wynn. Kamari Marie Yarborough Day.
All right, seniors, please rise. On a count of 3, we will turn our tassels. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Class of 2020, it is the privilege of the Columbus Board of Education to accept the certification of your diplomas. Let us be the first to officially congratulate you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you.
Columbus graduates, congratulations and best wishes for success.
COVID y el racismo no pueden detenernos. COVID y el racismo ne pouvons pas nous arrêter. COVID and racism can't stop us. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Board member Dr. Tina Pierce here. Congratulations, class of 2020. I can't wait to see all the great things you will achieve in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We love you and all the best.
Carpe diem, seize the day. Felicidades. Congratulations, class of 2020 seniors.